What is a doTERRA Wellness Consult? Well, I'm going to cover all that in today's video, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and today I'm just going to do an overview of the wellness consults that I provide to folks after they get a kit. But I want to do an overview so that you kind of get an idea of what to expect, and so you learn a little bit about me as well and what I go through on a daily basis and how I'm using natural solutions to support my health. Well, I'm going to cover all that in the next section.
Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and today we're going to talk about the doTERRA Wellness Console. All right, so what you want to do is think about your health in the frame of like, what are my top priorities and what solutions can help me. And so this wellness console is really for folks that get a kit, and I walk through this with them. And so this is kind of like a preview of it, but if you can already start to think about this stuff, this is just going to help you in general in your own health and your life. And so I'm going to use myself as an example through all this, but just be thinking of your own self because that's going to be most relevant to you. All right, so what are my top health priorities? Number one, my sinuses. Okay, so if they get backed up, I need something that's going to help me clear those out. What products do I have? I got peppermint, I got breathe, I have on guard, GX assist, PB assist. So I've got stuff to help me with my digestion. And if you're new to doTERRA, obviously that's going to look a lot different, but you can write down what products you do have. Maybe they're synthetic, maybe they're not doTERRA, but just write down what you currently are doing. And then what additional products could you use to support that? And so for me, it's more on guard soft gels, which would be something to have on hand. But for you, you could list what doTERRA products would best support your own health. Number two for me is skin breakouts. And so that is really important for me. That really negatively affects my confidence, and I need to make sure that my skin is, staying on point, and just me taking care of everything from stress to eating right to, using these oils on my face. So I have a specific regimen, which I'm going to talk a little bit right here. So the products that I have is fractionated coconut oil, lavender, lemon, peppermint, melaleuca. So after I shower, I will use, just a little bit of that coconut oil on my palms of my hands, rub them together, put that on my face, and then I just use a drop of each of the lavender, lemon, peppermint, melaleuca, rub it in my hands, and then rub it all over my head. And so that is what is that's helped me tremendously. Oh my goodness, like I spend half as much money than I used to do on my skincare products for like skin breakouts, and I get way better results. So it's amazing. All right, so what I could do to further support is get the Virage 4-part skincare system. So that would really help my skin, kind of in between, or maybe supplement what I'm doing. And I really like that skincare system, so that's on my wish list. Low energy, yeah, low energy can happen for a lot of reasons. Like I don't get enough sleep because I'm thinking about what videos I want to make the next day, kind of sometimes. But really, just it could be not getting enough sleep in general. So or not, maybe I don't have enough time to eat as frequently as I want in the day because I'm out and about doing meetings and stuff. But like low energy is one of my priorities. So what do? Well, I have peppermint, lifelong vitality. I have the vegan pack, and so that's the option that I use. The VE Omega is what makes that one vegan. But that those really help me out a lot. Now they don't replace sleep, but they really take it up a few notches for me. And then another one is Mito 2 Max. So that is the helping my mitochondria, which are like the little engines of my cells, to give me energy without sugar, without caffeine. So that's really important. All right, so the next part of the wellness consult is creating your healthy lifestyle plan. So take the solutions that you identified and organize them into your daily plan for consistent use and benefits. So this is what really makes these a lifestyle. So you have some suggestions here at the bottom, and I do follow these, and I'm just going to tell you everything that I do written above. So I do the lemon, lavender, pepper, melaleuca, FCO or fractionated coconut oil, the lifelong vitality pack, the PB assist, plus the Terrazyme. So that is what I do basically in the morning. And the lemon, lavender, peppermint, melaleuca, pretty much you can do that. I'm just listing some examples here, but mostly what I do is actually I do the enzymes, and I do the peppermint and the lemon mostly throughout the day. And then if I eat something that is mostly cooked, I'll do the enzymes. So this really varies depending on what's going on. Like if I sweat a lot, I may wash my face again in the summertime. So, and then the evening, I wouldn't always recommend doing the lifelong vitality pack in the evening, but if you do, that's okay. Really, the recommended amount is twice a day. So I would recommend morning and afternoon. But again, I'm just writing stuff down here so you can kind of get an idea. But I definitely wash my face twice a day with these oils. I use the Lifelong Vitality Pack twice a day. I use the enzymes with any cooked meal, and then I use the PB Assist sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. Just depends. And then I do other oils too. I mean, this is a very small, short list, but again, this is pretty accurate for me. Not 100% because I feel like everything's always changing based on what I'm going through in the day, but there is some consistency there in what that says. All right, so the next thing is what other wellness choices could support your goals? Increasing water, sleep, exercise, dietary changes. So for me, this one's a challenge one, but I'm trying to be more intentional about it. But it's drinking half my body weight in ounces every day. So I weigh 160 pounds, so I need to drink 80 ounces. Fortunately, I have these 16-ounce bottles that I know that if I drink 5 of them a day, and I put essential oils in there like Slim and Sassy, usually put like a drop per 4 ounces, or if it's a 16-ounce bottle, then I put 4 drops of that in there. And I try to drink 5 of those 16-ounce bottles a day. So that will get me to that goal. If I sweat or if I work out or stuff like that, then I'm going to need more. Getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Whew, I mean, some days it's hard, but I would say most days I usually get to 8. But it usually means I need to go to bed at like 11 or 10, which is usually my goal. But sometimes I don't get to bed till midnight, so I'm just like because just trying to finish up the last little project or something I'm working on. Exercise 3 times a week. I'm not that good, but again, this is what choices could support my goals. I do once a week for about an hour. I Man, I would love to be able to work out 3 times. You know what? It's really not a priority. That's If I'm being honest, that's the reason why. And I need to make it a priority because self-care is so important and it does relieve so much stress when I work out, and I'm able to positively affect, how my body looks, get more tone and get, cut up or whatever. So I like the results I receive from working out. I just don't work out enough. So if I'm being honest on that one, continue to eat 100% whole plant foods and little to no processed foods. So yeah, sometimes I eat some processed foods. Maybe it's like some organic non-GMO corn chips or something like that, or something that is not raw or plant. Well, I eat 100% plant-based, but sometimes it may not be the best or something. But it's hard sometimes, right? You want to live a little, but and this doesn't mean you got to turn vegan or anything like that, or vegetarian or paleo. But I'm just kind of going through what I do. The next one is live an empowered life with natural solutions. So creating a 90-day wellness plan to really help support what you need with your LRP order. So it's recommended that order runs between the 5th and the 15th. So if you want more information on the loyalty rewards program, I have a whole another video or 2 or 3. I got multiple videos on that, but this is just kind of an overview. So this is kind of like the wish list, and this is what I did, but obviously you can do whatever you want. So in your first month LRP, which would actually be your second month order. So your first month order would be a kit or something like that. And then the second month, I always recommend the Lifelong Vitality Pack, the enzymes, and the probiotics. And so when you do that, and I put the January 10th as the ship date if that date is available for you, just because it's enough in the month that you can have enough time to update your order if anything changes. And so the total PV is 132 when you add those up. And if it's 125 point value or PV, then you get the free product of the month, which changes every month, and you get an essential oil guidebook from myself. And so that is valid for the second month with regards to the book and the oil. I mean, you can get the oil, the free product of the month, any month you're in the LRP program and you do 125 or more points. But this is a really great option for your second month to kind of just really make you feel like, wow, I'm getting a really good return on my health investment. And these are some really great tools to help me feel empowered, because that book is like an encyclopedia. I mean, you can look up anything and find what you need in there. And really, if when people call me and like, hey Lance, I'm going through this, what do I do? I'm like, let me look at the book, right? As I'm going over the phone with them or texting them. So it's just, the book is amazing. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, the second month, or yeah, your second month LRP, but it'd be your third month actually with doTERRA. Then I mean, you can do whatever you want. Again, this is pretty much what I do. So I get the Lifelong Vitality, the enzymes again, because I'm doing like 2 or 3 enzymes a day because I don't eat 100% raw plant foods, but and the probiotics to really help build up my gut flora. That's always important. And I add oils in there too. Like I may run out. Like I do lemon, peppermint, fractionated coconut oil. Those are pretty much staples. Like my orders are way past 132. We're just gonna say that. But if we just give an example here, and then the third month again, I just did the same thing, just just for simplicity's sake, but you can just clearly see that making your own month order. This is like for me, the reason why I included these 3 items in every month is because that's just my baseline. Like that's what I always do. Like I always have these 3 items and I always use them every month. So anything extra is just whatever I'm running out of. And it's usually oils and stuff too, like lemon and peppermint. Like I always run out of those. Fractionated coconut oil, I'll be running out of that a lot too. So this is my baseline. And then I have other oils too. Like my order is like 200 PV every month. So when there's quarterly specials where I can get free oils for when I do a 200 point order, like it's amazing because I'm like, great, I already do that. So for me, it's tough to keep it below like 150 to 200. But when you're just starting off, you may be like, I don't know what to use, and so really just having something that really supports what you're going through is going to be key. All right, so the next steps are to click the link in the description or message me to get started today with a kit and then a wellness consult when you get your kit to get that scheduled. I usually like to do that like 2 to 3 days, basically after you get your kit. So you can kind of play with your oils a little bit, or you can just wait till we chat. But it's best to just kind of crack it open and just start popping bottles, you know what I'm saying? Essential oil bottles, that is, right? Not champagne or anything. Like, might be getting too turned up and having fun over there, but it's cool. Like, it's really important to, do a wellness consult and make sure that you feel supported, and that's the reason why I do this. And so it's the main purpose of the wellness consult is to help you live out a lifestyle of wellness, to help you use your oils, know how to use them so they don't collect dust, so they don't become paperweights, and so that you can maximize your membership and get the most out of your experience. And so return on investment is not just for the stock market, it's also for your health. And so that's what I want to make sure that you get.
A wellness consult is one of the best ways for you to really just baseline where you're at and have natural solutions that create a bridge to where you want to be. And so a wellness consult is kind of like a way, I think of it like sports. Like any professional sports teams has a coach. And could that sports team operate without a coach? Probably not. I mean, the sports team, yeah, they could kind of operate because they've been doing sports for their whole lives in little league, but a coach really helps provide accountability, but then also some structure and some additional, information and coaching, right, to help you get to where you need to a lot easier, and so that you're not relying all on yourself. Because in the beginning, there's a lot of new information or there's a lot of things that you may need some extra help with, and that's really what my goal is to provide that information so that you can feel empowered about your health and really take it back, right? Become independent with it. Well, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can check out more of my videos or check out some of the links in the description box below to satisfy any curiosity that you may have or that's been building up for a while. That's right.